Fala aí pessoal, beleza? Aqui quem fala é o Peibou com mais um vídeo comentado pra vocês. E da última vez a gente vai seguir a Dia, siga o Protego. E ela virou um Protego, ou seja, não vai mais sair da terra, e sim apenas proteger. Vamos lá, Dia. Ela tá indo muito rápido, vamos pegar o carpeado.
Run, Roach.
Bora. Pra você que não sabe, pra você não sabe qual jogo é esse, é chamado de The Witcher e é o terceiro. Jogo muito bom, recomendo acompanhar, vale muito a pena. Vocês não estão vendo coisa ali, é só eu que sou bruxo, tô vendo? Poderiam ver e ficar morrendo de medo, né?
Giddy up.
O cavalo tá correndo mais que o...
Damn, you're ugly.
Bora. Mano, e essa trovoada do nada?
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
Bom.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Que isso, mano? E esse animal do nada? Vem cá, cara. Bora. Nossa, apareceu um bicho novo, né? Que não tinha visto ainda. Tipo de aranha ali. Vamos lá.
Faster.
Esse Protego poderia ir mais rápido, né? Nossa, passou por dentro de mim, mano. Tá trabalhando um pau. Aqui, ó.
That's it, Roach.
Vambora. Continue. Tá, mano. Mas aí, cara. Nossa, o cara tá louco, mano. Vaza, vaza, vaza. Muito bem. Vamos começar a pegar os resíduos.
Should examine that horse carcass.
Examine os cavalos mortos.
What do we have here?
Vamos lá.
Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
Ok.
Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Vamos lá. Bom, o protego tá me mostrando. Porra, mano, essas teclas. Não posso apertar várias vezes seguidas. Vambora. Dá pra pegar alguma coisa ali do cara morto. Tô te seguindo, meu amigo. Relaxa.
Come on!
Pô, esse machado aqui tá forte, né, mano? Dele uma só no lobo, ele
Come
já...
on.
Vambora, vambora. Nem vamos parar dessa vez. Bora. O lobo veio e já deitou? Bora. Será que estão aqui?
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Nemo. Opa.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night, the lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster, said she had to go back, dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up, gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Her son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said
man,
enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her...
Because I'm not.
Tamara, though any...
Why? What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing over the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. But then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as
Verdade.
if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twas the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Caramba.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Eu jurava que essa mulher ia me dar uma facada, mano. Ops, eu vou roubar tudo mesmo.
Hã?
Mano, o cara é pobre, mas também curte fazer um filho, né? Isso aqui é prova.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Tá, né? Olha, com um barão sobre sua família.
Come on, Roach.
Eu vou vir até aqui, vou lá encontrar
That's it, Roach.
a filha dele. Vambora. Caramba, o cara é muito trouxa bater na mulher, mano. O cara é covarde do caralho. Também veio querer brigar comigo, tomou-lhe um pau. Até virou gente. Bom, pra quem ainda não sabe o que tá acontecendo aqui, The Witcher, assista todas as séries, fazendo um favor que você me ajuda bastante. Aqui é onde eu cheguei, né? Agora vamos vir pra cá.
Come on, Roach.
Vamos lá. Vamos seguir. Botou alguém aqui.
Go, go.
Cachorro do caralho.
What's going on here? Why isn't anyone putting that out?
We want it to burn. Got it?
Piss off, or we'll fry you along with that fucking elf!
There's a third way out of this situation.
Cara, foi se meter lá.
Run. Fast. What was this about? Why'd they want to burn you alive?
They came to rob me. I refused to betray where I keep my valuables, so they brought in a cart full of firewood, barred me inside, and set fire to the thing.
Probably counting on you being swayed. Though I doubt they would have let you live even if you talked.
I've yet to thank you for your aid, Vatgern. My coin lies concealed in a hollowed-out stump behind the house. Take what you wish. It's dangerous to possess too much in these times.
Thank you. Farewell.
Tá aqui, ó. Bastante coisa aqui, né? Mano.
Come on.
Que curso matou aqui? Caraca. Nossa, é um servinho, coitado. Mano, 4h50 da manhã. Olha o sol que é aqui, mano.
Hey there.
Vambora. Seguir o caminho. Já salvei alguém pelo caminho, na verdade, né? Mano, meu PC não é tão forte que eu não tenho um gráfico muito bonito. Mas imagina isso aqui num gráfico full, mano. Caramba. esqueci de jogar no negócio. Tá, vamos lá. Sei que tem que apertar na colmeia pra... Ok. Vamos lá. Caramba, quanta coisa, meu irmão. Até ovos. Opa, tem algo aqui, hein? Bom, tava indo na missão, mas eles estavam me incomodando aqui. Uma carne só? Deixa eu ver então. Eu tô muito longe do lugar, mano. Caraca, é pra cá. Bora cá, cara. Vamos seguir o caminho, vamos atrás da Tamara. Bastante monstros no caminho, né? Poderia ir matando, olha. Mas no caminho é muito longe. Tem um viajante aqui, ó.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
160. Caraca. Nível 7, dano 12, pode tirar. Peguei isso aqui. Pilote de besta. Beleza. Acertar a ferramenta. Pode comprar, pode vender. Machado. Opa, armadura melhor. 5 de armadura eu vou deixar. Opa, botas bem melhor. Armadura eu posso vender. Alguns itens que não fazem sentido, porcaria. Vou conseguir uma grana. Beleza. Vambora.
Farewell. Not so fast, Roach.
Vambora, campeão.
In a hurry?
Slow now. Whoa.
Aqui é um acampamento de soldados, viu?
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Caramba.
Who do you think you are? Hey, you!
Acredito que é aqui mesmo, né? Eu estou chegando. Caraca.
No passage! Halt! No passage!
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will slink through. This way, spies got it harder. So, no pass, no passage.
What kind of pass are we talking about?
Well, a normal one. A transit pass.
Who issues them?
How should I know? I'm a lowly soldier.
Farewell.
It's the end of life or something. End of life or something. Road about helping his old leg with a weapon. Oxford. Sword or blade, they's always killing. He's a quick devil.
Caramba. Nossa, muito forte esse soldado. Caraca, os soldados são nível 19, mano. Bora. Um barquinho. Nadando ali. Caraca, mas é. Como os seus rios caudalosos, oceanos profundos e grandes lagos dominados em vários montanhos, o mundo do curso contém muitas áreas inacessíveis a seu cavalo. Para chegar até ela, você precisa nadar ou navegar. Procure por barcos em regiões com peso e não vai marcar os combustíveis de porto. Tome cuidado se o seu barco bater em pedras e outros obstáculos, será danificado e você pode afundar. A maior deve aperte E. Vamos ver onde eu tô, mais ou menos aqui. Queria saber que tipo de animal tem ali. Cara, mesmo com o mesmo negócio feio, o gráfico feio, mas tá muito bonito esse rio, olha. acessar, mas eu acessei. Ah, tem muito cara aqui. Vamos lá. Olha, melhoria de armadura. Aí sim. Será que achamos?
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Got every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries only about what to get soused on next.
You're right. Your father's a jackass.
Glad we agree. But in that case, why are you helping him?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The Hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The Eternal Fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you for respecting my choice. Farewell.
Caramba, encontrei. Eu sei. Bom, tem algumas coisas aqui, né? Vamos subir, né, pra ver. Caramba, tanta coisa. Ok. Vambora. Uma porta.
In a hurry? Everyone to me! To me!
Let us
And everything from apples to
Yeah, they let this sort right in.
please. Best wares this side of the ponta.
Mano, bastante coisa por aqui. Já vimos que a Tamara.
Riviera.
Well, Witcher.
What's the meaning of this?
Já vimos que a Tamara tá muito bem, né?
Look at that, just look. We've
naught to talk about.
Estressada, mano.
Get out of my sight.
Enjoy living, freak, while you can.
Deixa eu ficar forte pra vocês verem. Bom, galera, se vai gostar do vídeo, não compartilhe. Ajuda o canal a crescer,
Everyone to me! To me!
Muito obrigado por tudo. Curte, valeu e fui. Tamo junto. O que eu vou fazer? No próximo negócio eu vou vir no quadro de avisos e fazer umas missões por aqui. É nóis. Fui.